Hey, what's going on, guys? It's April 26th, and I'm here today to tell you that I almost fell for a scam, and I want to send this information out to you so that way it will never happen to you. Now, let me explain something to you. I can't think of the name of the YouTuber that I heard this about that you can make extra cash by taking surveys. Well, I've been taking surveys online, and I was filling out all of the things that the surveys asked me for, and one of the questions was a yes or no, by the way. Uh, do I want a grant from the government? Of course, I put no down. Well, today, probably about 20 minutes ago, I got a phone call telling me that I have $9,225 sitting in the bank. That's a grant that I could pick up without having to pay any back. I was kind of iffy about that because anytime somebody says that you get a grant and not have to pay it back, and they tell us that this is a government grant. Still, kind of a little bit of iffy about whether or not a federal government will do that, or if this is true that a government will do that. What really send the red flag off is, well, two things. First, being the fact that somebody's on disability, I asked him, I said, being the fact that the amount is 9,200 some odd dollars, do I have to report this to the Social Security office? Because that was the biggest red flag. Because when I filed for Social Security disability, they told me even before and while I was trying to get my benefits started that I cannot make an income over $5,000. Well, $9,000, that's over my income benefits. So that sent a red flag off on me. But I'm not going to give their name. I should, but for legal purpose, because I don't know what my legal purpose is, whether I should give out their name or if they really are a federal government, if this really is a federal grant. I don't want to get anybody in trouble except myself, but I just want to make sure that if anybody ever does these surveys and they tell you, and I'll give you a telephone number, if you ever see this telephone number, be leery, do your math, pull all these research up, and the number that I pulled up said it was an unsafe caller. So, yeah, if you see this number, 5 out of 10, it's probably fake. And that's what brings me to my second comment about the red flag is he was telling me that to go pick it up anywhere says MoneyGram or, you know, MoneyGram. Some Walmarts have MoneyGram. Walgreens or CVS has MoneyGram. Anywhere that has MoneyGram, yeah, I never had anybody call and tell me all that stuff. But here's the biggest red flag, besides other than the number, is they want you to pay $250 to receive it. Even if I wasn't on Social Security disability, if this is a federal government thing, why can't they just pay for the transfer fee itself? So I'm telling you to do your math, do your research. Don't get fall for all this. I'm thankful that I have enough good sense in my head to realize that those two things was a red flag to me. My family kind of confirmed it that yeah, you need to be cautious because what if I would have went up there and it was a con artist trying to get more money out of me and then I would not get the $9,000. So I'm just telling you, do your research before you decide to do all this. And don't always believe all these surveys that they tell you that you get free money because you really can't get nothing free all the time. I'm sure there's surveys out there that will be legally give you free money, but I'm sure that they're not going to tell you that you have to go to these places with MoneyGram and you had to pay just to get the money transferred over to you. If this is a federal government thing, why can't they send the check through the mail? That's my point is. So I'm telling anyone who gets scammed by these people, do the research, do the name research. Um, Again, I would love to give you the name, but for legal reasons, I'm not sure if I'm in my rights to give out this information. So if you see this number, area code 202-681-1576, if you Google it, it'll come up unsafe caller. So if you see this number on your caller ID or something, or if they tell you to call this number, don't do it because most likely it's a scam. So I just want to send this information out to you guys who ever watch this. Don't fall for nothing, for something, because for one, even if this was legal and you're on some kind of grant like me being Social Security disability, and I did get it and use it, who's to say that Social Security say, no, 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 you better pay all that back? They're going to either make you pay it all back or put you in jail. So again, I can't stress this enough. Hope you guys learn from this. Do your math. Don't always believe these surveys. If they send a check through the mail, fine. You know it's legal. If they tell you that they're going to Western Union, let them do it. Don't go to them and don't pay the transfer fee to go pick it up. Now, if all this is legal and I made a mistake and I didn't do my research more, that's on me. I'd rather not take the risk to go on up there trying to get the money, and then even if it is legal, and then have repercussions later on down the road. So I'm not gonna go get it because one, it seems like a scam to me. When I pull all this information up, it seems a scam. But if it wasn't, I'm just not gonna risk my Social Security disability because I cannot work. I have a bad back, I have a bum foot, and most places that I work wouldn't hire me anyways because of my back and my foot. So, yeah, just be precautious. God bless each and every one of you. Take it easy.